you saw this video, congratulations. If you saw this video, congratulations, okay? You're seeing this video because there has been some synchronicities trying to let you know that you are chosen to be very successful, some big fame, okay? Now, for some of y'all, it is coming through an opportunity, some opportunities that are actually fated to give you success. So you may want to start thinking about some stuff you were thinking about doing when you were a child, okay? So look at the things that you have been repeatedly into. I'm gonna be okay. Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna be okay. This area here, it might see sometimes areas look dangerous, but it's not. Too close to the police station. Anybody doing nothing over here? They scared. There's a school there. There's cameras. People are like, no, I know I'm being videotaped. There's a whole school over there. A whole school there, see? There's a school there. There's police over there. There's the library over there. This block here is one of the safest blocks to walk. That's why the kids walk this and the teenagers walk this block at night. We got undercover police officers too. And some of the police officers actually live on this street. Live on the streets. You just don't know they're cops. But I know because I met some of them. So, all right, y'all. If you watch this video, if you saw this video, you're chosen for some sort of fame. Guaranteed. I actually got the word fame, and then a number came to me, and then I saw the number. Okay, that's 3 times in like 1 hour. Right when I was thinking of doing a night walk video. Now, here's the thing about this fame. It has to do with your life. Your life has to be the inspiration or the muse. For some of y'all, if you don't use your life as the inspiration, some parts of your life, that fame ain't gonna happen, y'all. Okay? So, you may want to start keeping a journal and looking at your journal to see what can you use in there as inspiration. Something to do with whatever emotions you're feeling has to be put into the work. Speak your truth in order for the work to become a bestseller or famous. Okay? For some of y'all, it's a memory. It's like some special memories, or it's one that maybe you have thought about before. Okay? So, I heard not famous but famous. So some of y'all may have tried to take the easy road because you were scared to get into the game. Some of y'all got to go into the game. That's what I heard, y'all. I heard have faith and put yourself in a position that you could possibly lose. That means if you are a writer, you need to consider getting an agent. You need to consider going to an actual publisher, not self-published. I know some of y'all glamorize self-published with your literature, but I was told there's a publisher that's going to invest in you. They're going to bet on you, and you're going to end up being very successful if you're into writing, okay? Thank you. I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay. I'm in my North Node. I'm protected. It's not, nothing can happen to me. It's not my time to die, y'all. I'm gonna die old lady. It came out in my scriptures. and some other psychics predicted it. And I already had a dream of me being old, dying in a hospital. So I already know, y'all, I'm going to be all right. So I was told, y'all, that if you try to take the quick road thinking it's safe, so you're trying to dodge rejection, this fame ain't going to happen. Okay, the fame ain't going to happen. So some of y'all may need to get the manuscripts. If y'all got manuscripts, get them together, send them to a publisher. All right. So I'm just telling y'all the truth. Now, for some of y'all, it has to do with novellas, writing novellas, or short stories, or letters. This is for writers. Confessional pieces. If you don't, here's the downside about this. If you don't get the manuscript out, you may end up, basically, I don't want to say this, but it might end up being taken, y'all. Be careful who you collabing with. Like, whatever manuscripts you're writing, don't tell nobody, y'all. Okay? Exactly. People are in the house. Ain't nobody, well, this is why I like to be out at this time, because most people are asleep or they didn't went already home. They already went home after the clubs. So I get to have some peace on my walk. Okay? So it's even too late for serial killers to get somebody. They ain't even out here. But as I was saying, y'all, if you got a manuscript, get it done. If y'all are writing books, now I was told some of y'all got somebody that's been watching you. It might be online or in a group, and they're trying to get successful off what you're writing, what you're creating. They're watching your content. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. It could be people in groups, workshops. So just be careful. Some of y'all got somebody that doing a different dream than you, but they all up in yours, and they see you're gifted. So they trying to like collect nuggets of your stuff. That's what they doing. Okay, collecting nuggets of your stuff. So I highly recommend that somebody basically is all up in your business. Okay, some of y'all got a spy. So I highly recommend that you just, make sure that you're copywriting your stuff. If you've been writing something, email it to yourself. I would email it to myself today. Okay? Don't just keep on saving it in Microsoft Word. Save the first draft and don't resave it. Because when you resave it, it gets redated. So if you're working on any manuscripts right now that's connected to your public business, you need to take those manuscripts and send yourself a poor man's copy. See, this is the thing about January and February. That time of the year, people get sneaky and they start conning and robbing and stuff. So you got to be careful. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Somebody said take care. So somebody said take care, y'all left. So they came and got the information and ran. That's a person that's not fated to have this. They just, let me get it and run. Because I'm not even done giving the information out. I'm not even done. And they already leaving the video. All right. So let's continue here. Night walks will help you get a reset. If you need a reset with your energy and refresh, Night walks is real good. When people come in my videos and I talk for 10 minutes and then they leave, them is the people I'm talking about, y'all. Them was the people that spying and just want to snatch up content and then put it on their channels and act like they're me. Them was the people I'm talking about because I'm not even done. Okay? All right, so what else I'm getting is that some of y'all, you're being tested to see if you're practicing what you preach. What you have learned, are you going to practice it too, or are you just telling people it? Now, that's a part of this fame that's supposed to come. You have to be willing to fail. Like you have to be willing to, people to know your business. Whatever this manifestation is, you got to be willing to let people know your business. Like in this manifestation, people have to know you. Okay? So it has to do with your life work. So some of y'all need to go to journaling classes, self-reflecting classes. Also, you may be almost down to your last penny when this manifestation come through. Okay? So basically the first manifestation that you do for some of y'all is probably just going to give you enough money where it's like, okay, you can kind of live a little comfortable. But you're going to have to make sure that you be mindful of your money until the real big manifestation comes through. So some of y'all going to have like more than one manuscript that does like kind of good. It's not like, it doesn't make you a millionaire or famous, but then there's a manuscript that is going to. It's going to make you legendary. So it's like three strikes. So it's almost like you're doing more than one manuscript, but it's like that third or fourth manuscript for some of y'all. If you don't put it out there, if you had it away because you're insecure about it, you're gonna miss a blessing. Okay, and then some of y'all may end up publishing it under another name, under a different name. But don't do that. You're going to be tempted to do that because of what's in this manuscript. Y'all going to be like, I'm going to publish it under a different name because I don't want nobody to know. But I'm telling y'all, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that, y'all. Don't give the manuscript to some other unknown name. You're going to be tempted though. Okay? Because the manuscript can make people judge you, judge your life. Okay? You know, like people with Charles Bukowski, people was judging Charles Bukowski because of his manuscripts, the things that he was saying. Hemingway was being judged because of his manuscripts, because of the life they lead, the life they lived in these manuscripts. People thought they could criticize it. But don't change your name. You're going to regret it. Okay? Because the funny thing is I had a vision that I had changed my name, and then when I was about to do this video, I just got it again for some of y'all in here. So you might be like, I can't publish this manuscript because my family gonna find out, people gonna know, people gonna come for me. Look, just do it, y'all. I'm serious. Okay? Some of y'all got a love story. Y'all been in a love story that can get y'all famous. Some of y'all, your love story has everything in it. Okay? Insanity, love, violence, everything in it, and it's a bestseller. Now, y'all can break it down in the form of letters. Okay? You can write your manuscript, break it down in the form of plays and as plays. I get the feeling that people are going to be like, is this true? You know, did this really happen? Just be like, yeah. If people mad because I told the truth, so be it. Hi, everybody. Yeah, they come in for 10 minutes. These people come in for 10 minutes and then leave. um, so if you're thinking, oh, it's too late. No, this is the day, y'all. This is the day. You know, for some of y'all, what's going to happen is this manifestation is going to become a movie. It might become a movie or a screenplay. All right, whatever it might, even if it's art or something, for some of y'all, it could be like a gallery of photographs that is like documenting a journey. But whatever this manifestation is, it's going to blindside you. You're not going to think, you're not going to think that it's going to be successful. You're going to think that you just need to hide this away. Like I said, for some of y'all, they are like, they could, whatever this manifestation could be, almost like you could see it in your head, or it's a film, or it's a, a movie or a story. I don't know if any of y'all actually like draw your life, something about like photographing or drawing, expressionism, or like art that has emotion to it, but it tells a story. You know, it's almost like that art becomes significant to a movie or a play, or it's the actual literature. I'm helping y'all to figure this out, okay? Now, for some of some of y'all may have went on a vacation, and that vacation is the key for the manifestation. I don't know if y'all went on a retreat or some sort of vacation, but you might want to look back at your pictures of your vacations and look into that stuff. So somebody is fated to be almost a millionaire, or if they don't use their real name, if they change their name and they give it to the wrong person, they trust somebody with their manuscript, somebody's going to run off with it, and then they're going to get the fame for your manuscript. So I highly recommend that you edit your own manuscript. If you are a writer, you're working on something right now or finishing it, don't let nobody else edit it. Okay? Don't, y'all. I'm telling y'all. They're going to like mirror your work and then put their name on it. I get that more than once. I literally turned on the TV and I went to watch this series, and the guy said, like Hemingway said, never let another writer, never get advice from another writer. And then I heard my mentor say, a writer edits their own work. So it might look glamorous. I feel like there's a trap. Like the devil is setting a trap. It's like trying to make you feel like you're not good enough to edit your own work, and trying to make you pay somebody to edit your work, but the person's going to run off and take your work. Editor. That's what I was told. Send a poor man's copy to yourself right now. I was told there's an opportunity coming through, and this opportunity is going to set your fame in motion. It's what's going to put fire under your feet, and you're going to be like, oh, I got this. Okay, I got this now. So it could be like this opportunity is coming in your email box, or it's coming through these apps. Okay, If you have been attending workshops and seminars, or you've been getting some invitations, you need to look and see if any of them are synchronicities. So look, look in your email box. If you got any synchronicities in there of invitations, you're better off attending all of them to see so you can find out which one it is. Okay. So there's that. The other thing is um, something about don't trust nobody's research but your own. I just heard that. So whatever this project is, do not hire a research assistant. You have to like actually go and do it yourself. Okay? For some of y'all, this book that you actually write or this stuff that you create is also going to be, it might actually be something that you learned from somebody else's life. Okay? So some of y'all may have learned something from someone who was your mentor. Some of y'all may create something that's going to get famous because it's inspired by somebody that you know. The person might have been your muse. Okay? So you want to look into that as well. All right. Some of y'all may not realize you're gifted. Some of y'all may be dealing with a disability or you're feeling like you're stuck in a traditional world. So you may feel like you can't really do what you're doing. You may not have the support of your family. So you may be like, oh, I can't do this. This is unrealistic. This is an unrealistic dream. You know, I'm trying, I'm building castles in the sky with this. You may think that. You may be ready to quit and be like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and work 40 hours a week at a 9 to 5 job, and I'm just gonna just do this for fun. And guess what? You're gonna block the fame. Okay? Some of y'all think your hobby, what people call a hobby, it's not gonna get you the fame, but it is. Okay? So if something you're doing, people are like, ah, you're never gonna get successful on YouTube, or writers starve. If you're hearing that type of stuff and you're watching this video, that's a lie. Okay? All right. All right. So really just think about what have been people trying, what have been, I feel like this synchronicity came, like the God has been winking at you about it. Maybe for some of y'all, it might have been like back in 2005. I keep getting the number 5. It's almost like every 5 to 10 years, the creator keep going real hard, getting this information to you, but somehow you're not doing it. Somehow you're for some of y'all, okay, I gotta keep it real. For some of y'all, your own damn mama is blocking it. Now I gotta keep it real on this channel, y'all. For some of y'all, it's your mother-in-law or it's your mother. Blocked it. Blocked it. Period. Or it's a sister that's acting like your mother. She blocked this manifestation. Okay? She made you think that you couldn't be free, that it was a path she didn't want you to be on. So she was hogging up your energy, doing mind control, all type of mental tricks, keeping you from pursuing something that she thinks is obsolete. But she was doing it by tricking you, by keeping you to cater to her. Okay, for some of y'all, she sucked up your childhood on purpose. She saw that you had the talent. It's because she couldn't do what you do. She was afraid. She was afraid to be non-traditional. So she tried to control you emotionally and mentally. Y'all, serious, y'all. This is the truth, what I'm saying. And here's another thing, okay? Some of y'all got the skills to do it, but y'all sitting up there being an assistant. Be careful of being an assistant because somebody gonna take all the credit and they're not even gonna mention that you did some of the work. Now I have to keep it real with that. I felt like I was on that path. I felt like some of my mentors was just like learning from me. Like I could tell because when I started reading their work that they wrote after my mentorship, it was like they was in my rhythm. It was like they was copying my swag, writing like me. Some of the teachers that I was writing work for their homework, all of a sudden their writing style changed. And all of a sudden their resume started looking like mine. So I'm telling you, if you're gifted in something, be careful who you're choosing as a mentor. Some people are using you. They're not really even qualified like that. They just know the technical part, but they ain't got the gift in it. Okay, they ain't got the gift in it. And I keep on getting like whoever, some of y'all, the person is still watching. It could be, look, be careful with teachers. Some of y'all teachers, one of y'all teachers might be still watching y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. Somebody want to use your free spirit and your light to have breakthroughs. Energy vampire. Just be careful, y'all, okay? Be careful of teaming up with somebody who think that they know better than you because they might be older than you and they've been doing it longer than you. They might be a teacher, but they don't got the gift, okay? But they gonna think they can tell you how to do it. So when you go to these workshops, go there to get the resource, but don't be letting the teachers tell you how to do it. Like, don't follow the rules. It's almost like if you're thinking outside the box with this manuscript, you're right. If you're thinking ridiculous, okay, maybe you'll be like, oh, do this with it. Maybe you'll say that, and then they'll do it, and the manuscript will be good all because they did that, but they're not going to mention your name. Your name is not going to be in the manuscript. Everyone's going to know that they did it. This is for whatever art you're doing. I'm telling you no lie. The person is not going to say your name. Now, this is the second time that this thing came as a download in the same week. It said, be careful who you collaborate with. So just be careful of that. Some of y'all, it's actually, whatever this creation is, it has something spiritual about it. Okay? So it has to do with fate. There's fate in this, okay? And there's people that's trying to stop this fate, this fated destiny. Now, somebody that you trust, that you might look up to, they're going to purposely give you bad advice so that people will never trust you as a creator again. People will think that you're full of it. They'll never believe your art again. They'll never have faith in it. And the person will do this on purpose. Okay? I was getting that like somebody's gonna tell me to do my stuff in a way that they know they would never do it, that would be wrong, and then I do it, and then it's like I block my destiny. For some of y'all, okay, if you are a creator, I don't care what kind of creator you are, some of y'all need to look into Dickens. Okay, multiple times when I've done videos on here, Dickens came up. Dickens. All right. So, you know, we know that Dickens had his father was blocking him. Okay, his father was sucking up his energy and everything. And Dickens, they believe used his own life for to write that book, A Christmas Carol. Okay, but they were saying that Dickens actually was down to his last penny, almost broke when he wrote that book. So I keep getting Dickens. Now it's something about him not following the rules, him doing something with his art that wasn't being done at that time. So that's why the fame, and he was really good at it. But people were like, but I think somebody did steal Dickens, one of Dickens' manuscripts, okay? And he sued. So I'm just saying, y'all, I don't know why Dickens just came to me, and this is the second time Dickens has come to me when I'm on a live video. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you very much. So for some of y'all, it's a father, somebody playing dad to you, or somebody playing mom to you. They are harvesting your energy, blocking your destiny, and they are going to try to take credit for it. They're going to say that you was only able to do it because of them, okay? Or they're going to actually not even put your name on it. Serious. Some of y'all, I hate to say this, if y'all don't do this manifestation, what's going to happen is the person is going to put it out there after you're dead, and they're going to take all the credit. I'm just saying, y'all. For some of y'all, it's somebody that, if you got music, it's somebody you might have been doing music with. It's not just writers. I'm getting this for musicians as well. All right, if you're a songwriter, somebody could be trying to run off with that as well. So, whatever this is you're supposed to do, you're supposed to actually be, it's going to look glamorous to collab with someone. You're going to be like, yeah, let me go ahead and get somebody to help me with this, but it's going to backfire. You're going to see that person couldn't be trusted. So try not to give away your ideas to somebody all because you love them or you're cool with them or you think you know them, okay? Somebody could be taking advantage of your innocence. I'm getting like tricking somebody all because they innocent. So, naive. So don't be naive, okay? Yeah, I got this before, like, I keep hearing, can't you see the heaven? You got it already. I keep hearing that for somebody. Like, don't keep on, don't keep going in groups and sharing your whole manifestation. Like don't leave your notes out, or don't be so quick to like share the research. I keep hearing that, like, you don't need to keep getting a second opinion. Like, it's almost like you're doing too much but trying to get feedback. You're thinking you don't have what it takes, but you do. Some of y'all just need structure. That's it. That's the only thing that's missing. The gift is there. It's just the structure needs to be there. So if you're not finishing something, I highly recommend, like, you go on Amazon and just look up templates for whatever it is you're doing. But don't um don't let people tell you like how to actually create it. Also, I feel like somebody might get like multiple people, a mentor tricking them, and even their agent purposely trying to get some fast cash off of them, or you know, um, an agent that can't be trusted because they want the money or whatever. So just be careful, y'all. I'm just saying. Make sure you send a non-disclosure agreement to your agent. I feel like if whatever this manuscript, whatever this art that you're working on, everyone needs a non-disclosure agreement. Somebody's not real. Somebody's you can't trust. Okay? Wow, y'all. So the creator wants you to be like, I'm not afraid to fail. I'm going to send this manuscript out. Some of y'all going to, whatever this manuscript or whatever this art you're doing or creation, the deadline is real tight right now. You may be like, I only got 30 days to do this, or, I'm gonna miss it. So for some of y'all, you probably got till the latest, like mid-February, and that's like kind of late. So I really get like maybe to like the next full moon, and then if you don't have it out by the next full moon, you're gonna be waiting another 6 to 9 months for this manuscript. It's not a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Shut up. This street is. Shut up. No, it's not. Look, there's houses up there. No. People see one alleyway and think they know a whole city. People see 2 streets and think they know a whole city. This is not a town. This is a whole city. No. There's rich people that live over here. Rich. Shut your mouth and stop always having something negative to say. Shut up. There's a nice big house right there. There's some nice homes on this street. I can show y'all a house as big as hell up there. A mansion. Somebody living in a straight mansion right there. Shut up. The people is asleep. It ain't a ghost town. They sleep. Bet you if I was white, you wouldn't even say that. Shut up. Every time somebody black show a beat up street, people assume they live in a ghetto. There's beat up streets in nice neighborhoods. Look, this street is cleaner than most streets I've been on. Look how clean this street is. If this was such a hard street, there'd be trash everywhere. Where's the trash at? So shut up. Look at this car. These people got nice cars over here. Shut up.